from the Don and Lorena Meyer studio at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln College of Journalism and Mass Communications, this is Nebraska Nightly.
Welcome to this Nebraska Nightly News Update.
I'm Austin Ockengay. Tonight, former president of the University of Nebraska system, Ted Carter, has stepped down as the president of the Ohio State University. We'll explain why he resigned.
In our top story tonight, a body was found in Oak Creek this afternoon. Police are still investigating this evening. Lincoln police are still investigating after finding a body in the Sandhills Global Complex. This afternoon, police were called near the creek, near Cornhusker Highway and 180 around 12:50 this afternoon. While there are still more questions that need an answer, police say it's likely the body that has been there for some time. Since December, there has been 3 bodies found in the creeks in the capital city. The first body was found near the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, and the second was found near 50th and R.
The former University of Nebraska president is out as the president of Ohio State University over what the university says is an inappropriate relationship. OSU's Board of Trustees says it accepted Ted Carter's resignation on Monday. The school says Carter told university leaders about an inappropriate relationship with someone seeking public resources to support her personal business. In a statement released by Carter, he called the relationship a mistake, and he said he would resign. Carter was the president of the University of Nebraska Systems from 2020 to 2023. OSU continues to investigate. Coming up after the break, a look at UNL's a cappella scene.
Lincoln residents' responses to rising gas prices, but after a first look at the weather. Stay tuned.
On average, every Big Ten student.
Look at your weather coming up. First, tonight, it's going to be, we got some chances of rain. It'll look almost closer to what we're expecting tomorrow morning, about the 3-4 a.m. range. So tonight, tomorrow morning, we are expecting a little bit of rain. It'll be chilly, so there are chances that that does turn to snow. We'll just have to wait and see how stuff happens. So be prepared tomorrow morning. Do be prepared for slick conditions. That is a possibility that we are facing tomorrow. But we take a look to Wednesday. It will heat up immediately after. I promise as the day continues, we are going to stay a little bit warm. We're not going back into full winter conditions. 52 degrees is our high tomorrow. And any slickness that we might get from ice, snow, any of that from the early mornings, we do expect to see gone. Take a look at the statewide temps today. A little chilly out on the far side of the state, 44 in Shattern. And we take a look at Nebraska, Lincoln and Omaha area, the capital city. That's about 61 in Lincoln, 69 in Omaha. Got a significantly warmer on the eastern side of the state. We take a look at the Storm Prediction Center. Nebraska is looking pretty clear. You might get just barely clipped at the end, but just barely getting clipped. But it's still a good reminder that the tornado season and severe weather season, it's here. So be prepared. Make sure you know where you're going and you're prepared for it. As we saw just Friday, that it is here. We had hail already. Take a look at our rain chances. Wednesday, tomorrow, we're looking at a little bit, just like I said in the morning. And we've got pretty much nothing until Sunday and slight chances Monday and Tuesday. Sunday, interesting for Husker baseball. We'll have to see if they can get their game in. And we take a look at our 7-day forecast. 52 tomorrow, 70 on Thursday. We're going to hold high for a little bit, and then we dip down some snow chances on Sunday. Monday and Tuesday, we warm up just slightly. I promise Wednesday, just out of the frame, it gets warm again. Guys?
Thank you, Mitchell. While most a cappella groups on the UNL campus are divided by gender, Take Note is an all-gender treble a cappella group. Sophomore Cassidy Welsh is the Take Note's marketing director. Welsh didn't want to lose her passion for the fine arts, and Take Note gave her the outlet to express herself.
Continue singing without having to do it as my major, and I've made some of my best friends through Take Note, and it's also given me lots of leadership experience and networking experience, so it's just overall been a really great thing to do.
Making friends in the mixed gender group. She looks forward to upcoming concerts and strengthening her bonds with Take Note as a whole. To learn more about Take Note Acapella, head to their Instagram at UNL Take Note.
Gas prices in Lincoln are rising and global oil concerns comply and may be playing a role. Drivers in Lincoln are noticing the increase when they stop to fill up. Gas prices across the country have begun to climb as concerns grow about oil supply distributions in the Middle East because oil is traded globally. Production issues overseas can quickly push prices higher at local gas stations.
Honestly, whenever I go to get gas, I try not to look at the prices because I know I'm going to have to buy it either way. But I know they've raised a lot in the last 2 years probably, and it's obviously not fun getting gas, and I try to limit how much I drive and everything.
Experts say prices may continue to fluctuate depending on global oil production and international tensions. For now, drivers in Lincoln say they'll be watching gas station signs closely as prices continue to change.
The 52nd annual Rocky Mangeli Memorial Swap Meet was held at the Sandhills Global Event Center March 8th last Sunday. The event is the largest of its kind in the region, serving a massive marketplace for rare automotive parts, vintage memorabilia, and barn find projects that you can't find at a stereotypical store.
We're looking for stuff we can't find. You can find a lot of vintage stuff here and a lot of rarities and a lot of stuff from a bygone era that you can't find in our modern day big box stores. You can't find old antiques.
It's something that I look for on the internet. So they usually have one in Lincoln, not Lincoln, but
Lawrence, Kansas.
Lawrence, and then Springville, Missouri, places like that. We try to hit most of them. We see a lot of new people, and there's a lot of, we haven't come up, but it's been a few years since we've been up here. So.
Well, a lot of it's people helping people. A lot of, you're helping your fellow neighbor make a box. You're not giving the money to the big box stores. You're kind of keeping it in individuals' pockets, not feeding corporations. So.
It was a solid turnout for a 52-year-old tradition. It's clear the passion for vintage iron is still going strong.
Thank you for tuning into this update on Nebraska Nightly.
You can follow Nebraska Nightly on Instagram and Twitter at Nebraska Nightly. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for our live show at 4:45 p.m. and then on Wednesday for the next news update at 4:30 p.m. Have a good evening.